Today, I was hoping one of you viewing this video would be able to help me understand this topic. What's wrong with having an imaginary girlfriend? As far as me, well, I've learned through my life that I've grown up in a generation where it's acceptable for women in the generation I belong to, as well as women in the previous generation, to make fun of me for having a disability. It's just the generation I grew up in, and the generation women older than me grew up in. It's just acceptable. And women younger than me, if I were to date them, society would judge me as creepy for dating them. So it's like I either get judged by society for being creepy, for dating women younger than me who might not make fun of me for having a disability, or I don't get judged by society and get into an abusive relationship with a woman who will make fun of me for having a disability. So, of course, I realize this is rationalizing, but it's what makes sense to me. I realize I'm maybe stereotyping, or I just maybe too um, focused on the negatives, but it's really all I can see after what I've been through. I mean, I was in the workplace and I've had to deal with managers encouraging coworkers to make fun of me for having a disability, and keep in mind these are individuals and these are women in positions of authority who were had attained positions of authority in a professional setting, that were encouraging their subordinates to make fun of me for having a disability. My assistant manager on one job even would have fun subjecting me to misdemeanor battery. Managers would make me do extra work so girls could goof off because I'm quote a man. So these are older than me, and women my age. So I mean, me personally, like I said, I'd rather date someone that was younger who would treat me with a basic human level of respect than, you know, someone that's my age or older that's going to have fun making my life a living hell. But back to the topic of an imaginary girlfriend, imaginary girlfriend would, I realize, be not based in reality, but, it would, an imaginary girlfriend would feel the need for companionship that I would need, that most people would need. So, I mean, I realize there are some things she could do, some things she couldn't do. Like there are obviously, I'm not gonna get into it because of monetization purposes, but I'm sure you can imagine some things she couldn't do, things around the house she couldn't do. But she could be there for emotional support, as crazy as it sounds. But yeah, I don't know. If I was hoping one of you viewing this video could help me understand, maybe not realize, but understand what's wrong with having an imaginary girlfriend, because I really don't understand what's wrong with it. It's not hurting anyone, and it's like, someone wants to have an imaginary girlfriend, let them, you know? Just as far as like what people could be doing to themselves, it's not that bad. I mean, people drive, people drive drunk, people do drugs. It's like, that's their way of coping. They're not, like I said, they're not becoming a drug addict, they're not becoming an alcoholic. So as far as coping mechanisms, it's not that as bad as some. So hoping one of you viewing could help me understand like what's wrong with having an imaginary girlfriend, because I just can't see it.